We made it. Me and my squad. This is our room. That is a nice ass view. Denise. Oh, so bright. We are ready for a night of partying with Calvin Harris. Are you excited? Are you excited? I don't know if I look at you.
It's so dark.
We are excited. Denise. And look, we're both. Oh, okay. We're both red. Wait, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Red news. We are the Blackjack Squad.
Oh, yeah.
We have a name.
Welcome to Sushi Sound. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Excellent. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. My name's
Yeah. Like it looks so much brighter. That works. Yeah, that is insane. Getting it. Calvin Harris. Calvin Harris! Oh, yes! How long have we been here? Since 10:30? 45 minutes. Calvin, you better be there. Calvin, you better be worth it. Calvin Harris!
Pero si los de vuestros son pocos feel so close to you right now.
Nana couldn't believe me when I told her about barefoot in Vegas.
Photo, guys.
Hey, at least we're intact. Yeah, there. Go, that's number 4. Don't go to Omnia while Calvin Harris is playing. Dude, it took so long to get in there.
2 hours? At least 2 hours.
And like, you can't really dance. You can do this. That is the most you can do.
Pushed around. Yeah.
But if you don't want people bumping grinding you, no one did that.
No.
Because nobody got...
Someone tried, and I was like, nope.
Nope. There's no space, dude.
No, at first I thought it was just, it's squished. And I was like, wait. He's like, starting to...
Nah, cool. Still so cute, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cirque du Soleil!
Woo! finished day 2 of clubbing at One Oak. How did you find it, Denise?
It was great.
Yeah, it was better than Calvin Harris.
Like at first it was kind of squished, but then it cleared up a bit. So.
Well, it's only because Calvin Harris was just like you can't find a place to dance, whereas One Oak actually had enough room for me to like
And I appreciated that when
to
they
do that.
like sprayed stuff out, it wasn't
in our face. And guess what?
And they gave you money.
In the middle of dancing, someone threw money in the air.
Was it someone or just like
I don't know if someone threw money in the air or the club
like,
threw money in the air, but what's up? Dollar bill. And now all the money we at least got $10-15 of dollar bills from the club, and now it's all going towards much needed drinks. Can we fit all of us? Look in the video, guys. Day 2. Their little penises.
Hey everyone, so my trip to Vegas was actually exhausting, but also tons of fun. Those are just highlights of the trip, and I do apologize for some of the less HD footage and lots of screaming. I couldn't bring my camera everywhere, so sometimes the phone had to do. So a couple of takeaways from my trip. The Venetian Hotel was absolutely gorgeous, probably my favorite hotel on the Strip ever, and it's the one I would probably recommend from now on. The room was luxurious and spacious, and with 4 girls that bathroom was especially perfect, and that view was amazing. Although if you don't like loud music, you might want to stay away from a pool view. And here, I'd also like to give a quick shout out to my friend Mickey for making me look so goddamn stunning the entire trip. She is the absolute best. And this is what the dishes at Sushi Samba really look like, and they were very tasty, but a little on the pricey side, so if you're hoping for something cheap and filling, this would not be my absolute choice. Omnia, the nightclub, was beautiful, but it was just too crowded that night for me to fully enjoy it. If you want room to dance and don't want a crazy long lineup, don't go when Calvin Harris is there or the day after he's there, because according to the bouncer, the people who don't want to see him go the day after, so it's equally or sometimes more nuts. We actually tried another Japanese restaurant called Nobu, but the lighting was just too dark for me to take proper videos. I would recommend this place though if you want a taste of very fine dining, as each dish was as expensive as it was delicious. So all in all, a great experience to try. Mystere is one of the original Cirque du Soleil shows on the Strip and probably one of my fave Cirque shows to watch. I would recommend this and the O show if you're having trouble picking one. Small tip, if you don't really care about seating, we lined up for Tix for tonight on the day of to get tickets, and we got great seats at a discounted price, so keep that in mind. Another tip, if you want a club that throws money, go to One Oak, and always pre-drink because drinks at the bar can be pricey. Another must-eat is conveniently in the Venetian, and it's Bouchon, a French restaurant that's great for brunch and dinner. The restaurant itself is lovely, the food selection is great, everything was delicious, and the price is reasonable. I'm putting this on my must-visit restaurant every time I go to Vegas now. Here's another Vegas tip I learned while visiting Marquis Day Club. If you can get your hands on the number of a promoter, ask if they can score you a cabana. These places get crowded fast, so without one, you're looking at putting things away at paying lockers or constantly in the pool chilling. Which, considering it's summertime, wasn't exactly a bad thing, but it was a little difficult to juggle everything I was holding without it spilling into the pool. The last must-eat I'll recommend is the Bacchanal buffet. Their selection was bomb, such a huge variety of seafood, and their dessert selection had a lot of my most loved, like Portuguese tart, lava cake, creme brulee, caramel pudding. Tip here though, come really early and only slightly hungry, cause you'll be waiting a while otherwise. For entertainment, the Chippendale show is a highly recommend for my friends who love some male dancing action. I've watched Thunder as well, and I must say I enjoy Chippendale just a little bit more, and come during your actual birthday or as a bachelorette party, and you'll even be dragged on stage. The show also gives you free access to the Voodoo Rooftop Lounge, which has a great view of the Strip. So that's all the suggestions and tips I have. Let me know what you must do in Vegas when you travel there. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe and join me on my next adventure. See you next video. Bye!
Las Vegas, how we feeling?